Hey everybody, my name's Ed. Okay, so we're going to do another quick movie review. Okay, this time it's going to be The Crazies from 1973, directed by George Romero. So basically, it is a horror movie where a biological weapon escapes a small town and infects the population. The virus drives people insane and causes them to commit acts of violence. So while the U.S. Army declares martial law in the town in order to contain the outbreak. A small group of people tried to outrun away from the army while avoiding the infected population. So, like I said, a biological weapon escapes from the army. The local authorities are torn between trying to warn the public or conversely hiding the truth from them. Ultimately, martial law is declared and the townspeople are rounded up. A small group of people escape from the army and try to hide out from the situation. So this group includes a nurse and her ex-Green Beret fiance, an angry vet, a middle-aged man, and his daughter. And like I said, they try to evade the army. Things become more uncertain as the bioweapon spreads, and neither the army scientists or the free population know how bad things might get. So now I admit I was looking forward to this movie, but I was slightly disappointed. The promise is pretty good, or the premise is pretty good, but the execution is lacking in some spots. It's actually quite a sloppy movie. So there's some sloppy editing and staging, underwhelming special effects. There's violence in shots, but not enough to make up, not to make not to make up for some of the ineffective gore. In a couple of scenes, some people get shot and it looks like it's paintball. So some of the acting is fine, but some is quite amateurish. That's not always a big problem in a movie like this, but here it is noticeable. I will say there is some dark humor that works. Now, the movie came out during an interesting time in the U.S. in the early to mid 70s. So, due to events like the Vietnam War and Watergate, people's trust in the institutions were pretty low. So, it made sense in a film that the army, while not evil per se, were seen as kind of untrustworthy. And the movie seems to have a real cynical opinion of the military and the government control in general. So to wrap it up, The Crazies by George Romero. It's not a great movie. Has some interesting. It's an interesting premise with not terrible writing, but the technical and the craft sometimes fall short. It does have some not great staging, some not great editing in some spots, and some uneven acting. The movie does have some interesting ideas and some humorous moments. So, and I'd say it has okay pacing, and it is fun in some places, but otherwise it's very flawed. Okay, so then that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and you have a great day.